Let's talk about stories, the ones that shape who we are. For too long, Africa's stories were ignored or only valued when discovered by outsiders. In 1989, a group of African writers gathered in Accra, Ghana, and said, "Enough." They founded the Pan-African Writers Association, PAWA, to unite the continent's voices. The African literary scene was fragmented, disconnected. PAWA aimed to change that. Their vision, a blueprint for unity, from Lagos to Cape Town, Timbuktu to the Serengeti. Our stories, in all their diversity, are the foundation of our identity. PAWA became the home for every African storyteller who'd ever been told their voice was too small. It was a radical act, claiming the right to tell our own stories in our own languages on our own terms. The founding of PAWA was a promise. Our stories matter, our voices are united, and we are just getting started. This was about more than literature. It was about reclaiming the narrative of a continent. The air in Accra was electric with possibility. Writers, poets, and playwrights gathered, not just to talk, but to build. They envisioned a future where every African child could see themselves as the hero of their own story. PAWA was born as a sanctuary, a megaphone, and a movement, and with that, Africa's literary uprising began. Every revolution has its heroes, and PAWA's founders were literary legends. Chinua Achebe gave us the courage to challenge colonial narratives. Atukwe Okai, Ghana's poet and PAWA's first Secretary General, turned vision into action. Wole Soyinka brought moral force and a fierce defense of human rights. Women like Ama Ata Aidu ensured African women's voices were central to the movement. Ngugi wa Thiong'o's advocacy for decolonizing African literature and promoting indigenous languages laid the ideological foundation for the creation of PAWA. His Pan-African vision and literary activism deeply influenced the association's mission to unify and empower African writers. Nadine Gordimer, a South African anti-apartheid writer and Nobel laureate, influenced the creation of PAWA through her fearless literary activism and commitment to social justice. Her international stature and bold critique of oppressive regimes inspired African writers to see literature as a liberation tool and unite under a continental body like PAWA. These founders and pioneers knew true freedom means telling our own stories, and they passed that torch to us. PAWA's mission is bold, to celebrate Africa's literature in every language and defend the freedom to write. It's about making sure a poem in Gikuyu is as valued as a novel in English. PAWA stands up for writers facing censorship or danger. If you come for one, you come for all. The oral tradition, griots, storytellers, performance poetry, is honored and preserved. PAWA fights for cultural sovereignty, building our own publishing houses, prizes, and networks. We're not just a chapter in world history. We're a library, opening our doors on our own terms. Our stories, written and spoken, are the heartbeat of our identity. PAWA is here to keep that heartbeat strong. How do you unite a continent as vast as Africa? PAWA's answer: think local, act continental. With headquarters in Accra, PAWA branches out through 5 regional arms: North, South, East, West, and Central Africa, each with its own projects and leadership. This structure lets PAWA respond to local needs, support regional festivals, and foster collaboration. It's a living network, not a top-down system, and it doesn't stop at Africa's shores. The 6th arm, WAFORD, connects the African diaspora worldwide. This model lets a poet in Mogadishu find solidarity with a novelist in Maputo. It's how we share, translate, and stand together. PAWA's blueprint turns a continental dream into reality. What about African writers abroad? Enter WAFORD, the Writers of the African Diaspora Foundation. WAFORD is PAWA's bridge to the global African family, connecting writers in London, Toronto, Atlanta, São Paulo, and beyond. It's a home for diaspora writers, offering community, mentorship, and publishing opportunities. WAFORD celebrates every genre and every story because African identity is global. Whether you're a first-generation immigrant or your ancestors left centuries ago, WAFORD is your literary home. It's about making sure diaspora voices are woven into the Pan-African conversation. By bringing everyone together, PAWA and WAFORD make the literary family whole. Every African story everywhere has a place to shine. The legacy is powerful, but the work isn't done. African writers still face censorship, limited access, and the risk of cultural amnesia. PAWA and WAFORD are more vital than ever. Our collective voice, our shield, our platform. Join the movement. Find your regional power, connect with WAFORD, and don't write in isolation. Share your work, mentor others, organize readings, contribute to Africa's great library. The future of African literature is ours to build together. Your story matters. Every word is an act of reclamation. You stand on the shoulders of giants and beside thousands of writers worldwide. Pick up your pen, tell your story, join us, let's make history. Please take some time to read the accompanying blog to understand what PAWA and WAFORD truly stand for and how you can position yourself as an African writer with the gift to support growth and change. You're welcome.